Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And here's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And there's the handoff. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it second and medium. Offense looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick grab. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. The shotgun handoff here. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Second down play coming up for this offense. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The pass is caught, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. The ball is caught, and they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back.
And here comes a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Looking to chuck it again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Looking right, this one caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a huge 3rd down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The short completion of the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but much to hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Can he get there on the ground? The Dogs just cannot get their defense off the field.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Pass caught. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on foot.
Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a...
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the right side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Catch made on the left side. That completion makes it second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Catch made at the 20 and the deep shot. Big gain. Touchdown Tigers. No chance to catch him.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
Second, there's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Off target and incomplete. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Wow, a risky call by by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they can't.
Offense comes out to start this drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally. They can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds his target. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And they'll just down it right here. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the same runner's got it again. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Ball handed off. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
There's the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. A new set of downs after that completion. The offense with some pre-snap motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here?
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, here we go, Chris. One of the biggest plays of the game, 3rd down and long, with the lead, late in the game, clock is running. I think this is the time you call one of your favorite plays on this 3rd down. At the same time, be very mindful, you cannot turn the football over.
Bringing pressure. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the returner is brought down. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed off. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Receiver makes the catch, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Or it's snapped to the back. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their 1st timeout. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
They'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Touchdown Tigers to claim the lead here in the final minute. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kurt? They can't stop the running back feeding the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.